it's Tammy with On Point Accents and Designs. I am going to be making earrings with fabric and wood blanks. And I'm gonna point you down so you can see what I'm doing. I've already cut a bunch of strips. And I am also making scrunchies to match. So there'll be the earrings with the scrunchies to match. And I'm gonna make scrunchy key fobs also to match. So what I do to get started, let me point you down at the table. Okay, so I've already cut a lot of fabric. These are just the fat quarters. Joann's had them on sale 10 for $10, so I got 10 of them. I'm making scrunchies and these earrings. So I'm gonna just fold them in half this way so that they match. And I'm only cutting off enough to do the earrings right now. And then I will cut to do the scrunchies later. Alrighty, and for the earrings, I'm cutting off about 3 inches. 3-inch strips. And that's all I'm doing is cutting the strips. All right, so we've got those cut. Okay, so now that we've got our fabric strips cut, the next thing we do is we grab our earring blanks. Here are the blanks. And I'm using Mod Podge. I'm just using the matte one. And I actually just got these bottles at Dollar Tree because I have giant bottles, but I haven't used them in so long. They're kind of dried up. So I grabbed these at Dollar Tree. And then you're just gonna basically paint the blank with the Mod Podge. So paint, paint, paint. And you're only doing one side at a time. All right, so we got one side painted with our Mod Podge. And then we'll decide which strip we wanna do. Okay, so I really love this orange daisy strip. Look at that, isn't that pretty? I love that. So we're gonna do that one first. And I just kind of eyeball it and then I'll cut it. These are not my good fabric scissors. I don't know why I'm using these crazy scissors. And then you just lay it down. And once you lay it down, I just kind of smooth it out so that I can see an outline of the earring really well. Let me hold it up for you. You see how it kind of, you can see that outline? I do that. And then I just take Mod Podge over that. And I make sure I go like all around the edges, just like I'm painting. Just go around the edges. These are gonna be so cute when they're finished. I do a lot of paper earrings like this on the wood. I'm gonna tell you what, people love those. Especially at Christmas I do those. Cause you know you can get all kinds of cardstock. So I use cardstock on them, right? I need to put a little bit more because I let that dry before, because I'm running my mouth. All right, so let me go ahead and quickly, you kind of need to move quickly. Kind of need to move quickly, and let's see, we'll rub this down like this. And just like I did before, I'll show it to you again, just like that. You can see the earring through it. And I'm just gonna paint the Mod Podge on. And we're gonna let it dry. Once it dries, we'll go to the next step. I'll go ahead and finish up all these and then I will show you how to do the other side. Something I want to tell you, so I didn't iron the strips. You really don't need to. Just make sure you're taking your finger and smoothing them because you don't want any ripples in the earring. So just smooth it down. It'll go down really well with the Mod Podge, but you do want to make sure you get all the ripples out. Okay, so they're dry. This one is the only one that I've done the front and the back. So there's the front, there's the back. So what you do once it dries, see it's dry, it's hard, is take your scissors or an X-Acto knife, either one. You want to take the X-Acto knife, you can just flip it over and trim right around it. but the fabric is hard, so you could just go right around the earring like this with the knife, or just as easy as you can in X-Acto, probably easier. This isn't a very good pair of scissors. I should get sharper scissors out, but it's working. Okay, so there you see, so pretty. Look at that. Then what I do, these already have holes built into them. So when I put the back on, I went ahead and poked a hole so that I would know where the hole was. And then what I'm gonna do is just go through that hole. I'm just using a Cricut tool, a weeding tool, and I'm just poking the hole there. You see that? And I will probably go just back over the hole with the Mod Podge just to make sure that the fabric is stuck really well. But look, it's so cute. So here's the other one. Let me go ahead and cut that one also so I can show you. And like I said, you could use your X-Acto knife. You could cut them to size before you glue them on if you want. It's a lot harder. This is just the easiest method. So there it is. And then, like I said, can you see that? I already poked. Let me show you. I already poked the hole before I glued the back part on. So I'm just gonna punch through like that. And then I'll go around to this side and punch it through. That way you don't have like, if you don't go through both sides like that, you'll have the material sticking up and it won't look good. So there you go, see the hole? All right, and then, so you have your earrings and all you have to do is put your findings on them. And we'll do that in a little bit. So these I have not done the backs to yet, but I go ahead, you trim off the front part. And then you just go through the same process again of gluing, waiting to dry. It doesn't take that long to dry. Maybe an hour. I just kind of let it sit here all evening and just trim right up against it. And like I said, okay, so what I do is I go through right there and I make sure I know where my hole is, see? That way when I do this side, I'll have that hole to guide me. Do that, so let's do this other orange. Let me get other scissors. Okay, I love these scissors. They're Cricut scissors, but they're the best scissors ever. You could get them anywhere like Hobby Lobby, Michael's. They're my favorite scissors. They're so precise. Oh gosh, yeah, they cut like a dream. Get you some of these Cricut scissors. I use them so much and they're so sharp, be careful. You can really cut yourself with them. I'm a klutz, I'm always cutting myself. Or burning myself, or who knows. My little crafting injuries, I call them. All right, so that one's trimmed. And then again, we just take a weeding tool. You could use anything. You could use a pen and nail, whatever. I just use this weeding tool. And go ahead, poke your hole in so that you have it there for when you do the backs of the earrings. And then look, these are so cute. These are cruise earrings. I'm a cruise fanatic. I love to cruise. I just, I had not gone on a cruise since 2019 because of COVID, but I just went not too long ago. It was fun. Had a great time. It was good to be on vacation again. Finally back to some normalcy. So see, this is all you do. You trim through. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. And they're carnival colors. My goodness, if you're a carnival fan, carnival colors. And you just stick it through, and then make sure you stick it through the side and smooth that down, and then go back over it with Mod Podge the whole, because you don't want the material sticking up. But that's what it looks like. And then, okay, so I won't make you sit through all of these, but you see how that's just wood on the side. You can leave it like that, or you can take a marker. Where are my markers? Anyway, I have Posca pens. Hold on, I'll find them. Okay. So you could paint along here, or you could just leave it like that. Doesn't look bad. It's fine to leave it like that. Or you could take Posca pens. And so this box I have like gray, black, and white. And you could just go along the side there. I probably would go along with black or pink. I have pink in this one, but they're Posca pens. You can get them on Amazon. I love Posca. Don't get just any old kind of paint pens. Some paint pens leak. They make a big mess. They run everywhere. Posca pens do not do that. I absolutely love them. I would spend the extra money and get you a good Posca pen, and then you could just go down the sides with whatever color you want. Or you could just leave it white like that. You may take a little sander and buff the edge. And then that's about it. We'll go ahead and finish up and do the rest of it, and then we will put them together. Okay, so they've all dried. You've got, this is what they look like. I've got the holes in them. And I'm just gonna show you, oops, drops one. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you how to put it together, just in case you don't know. Let me just put all that aside, and we'll do these. I have this little kit. I got this from Amazon. And it has all this jewelry stuff in it. So I'm gonna get out this one and this one. Those are the ones I use the most. And then the hooks. I always use nickel free, just because you never know who might be allergic to nickel. So we're gonna get out 2 hooks, and we're gonna get out 2 jump rings. And that's it. Okay, well, I'm gonna get out another jump ring so I can show you something not to do. Let me just get off one. Okay, yeah. I'll just go one of these little ones and show you. Okay, so something not to do to open your jump ring, don't put your tool in it. And oh, this one's so little, it's hard to show you. Ah, goodness. I'm gonna get a different one. Get a bigger one. My vision's not good enough to see that one. Goodness. All right. So when you get your jump ring, it's gonna look like this. And you're gonna have to open it. Do not put your tool in it and go like that. When you do that and stretch it like that, it messes it up. So when you stretch it out like that, you see it changes the whole shape of the jump ring. Don't do that, because then when you go to put it back together and you have your little tools and you're trying to put it back together, you can, but the shape doesn't stay. So you don't want to do that. Do not open your jump ring like that. So the proper way to open the jump ring is to hold it like this and then just twist a little bit, just a tiny bit. You don't need to twist a whole lot. You see that? just a little bit, enough to get it in the hole on the earring. Okay, so I'm going to show you something also with this. So if you put, you can see it better. If you put this on the earring back, on the earring like that, fine, but it's not going to hang straight. The earring is going to hang sideways. It's not going to hang straight. I don't even know why they make them like this. So what you want to do is just hold the loop like that with your tool, and then hold this part of the earring really tight and just twist the loop, that bottom loop, and then it will hang straight because you see now it's on the front of the hook, and that's how you want it, so that your earring will hang straight. All right, so we've opened the jump ring. We're gonna just stick it through the hole here, just like that. We're just gonna put the hoop on there, the hook on there, and then I'm gonna hold this just like that. And I'm gonna get my other tool, and because we only just twisted it up, we're gonna take and twist it back into position. And that's it. So simple. And then you see that it does hang straight. And if you had not twisted it, it would have hung like this. So just make sure that you're always twisting your hook there. And that's what it looks like. Very simple. So we'll do the other one real quick. Again, we will take our tools, our pliers, and we will just barely open like that. And we're going to take the earring, we're going to hold this, the circle loop down here with this, because the circle loop is the part we're going to turn. And then we're going to hold this part of the earring very tight and just gently turn, just like that, so that your little hoop is in front. You can probably see it better against this background, but you see that? That little hoop part. That's what you want in front. So then we're going to just put this on the earring. And I hold it with my tool. And we're going to put the hook on. And we're just going to hold. Oops. Hold, and we're going to twist it back into position. And then there you have it. It's back into position. And it hangs perfectly. So you've got two earrings that hang perfectly. So that's about it. That's how you do it. I'm not going to do all of these right now for you guys, but that's how you do the fabric, the Mod Podge earring. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'm going to recap really quick what you need to do the Mod Podge earrings. You need Mod Podge. You need some sort of paintbrush or foam brush. Paintbrush is better for this particular project. You need wood earring blanks. You need some kind of fabric, or you can use cardstock. Either one's fine. And then you paint it on the wood, and then you put your fabric on. You paint it over that. You let it dry, and then you put your hooks in. And you'll need jump rings, and you will need your little whatever type of hook you want to use, and whatever type size jump ring you need. Sometimes I'll put on a big jump ring and a little jump ring if I want it to hang, dangle more, and whatever color, shape or size. They're all kinds of different shapes. So you've got this one, let's see, this one. So, you know, just whatever you want. And you can get those at Amazon. You can get those Hobby Lobby, Michael's. pretty much anywhere. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. And as you can tell by my clothing change, I have done this. It's taken me like 3 days to do it. It's usually very quick because the Mod Podge dries really fast. But I've just been so busy, I haven't had time to finish up the video. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. If you have any questions, please leave messages. I'm happy to message you back. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.